All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Citizen of YouTube is Pastor Dow. A few days ago I received a communique from someone that said that they had been listening to me for quite a long time. And they said that, they wish they had listened to me and actually followed through with what I was trying to tell them, give them the instructions on what to do. But what they did was they chose to ignore it. They chose to ignore it. And basically it ends up like this. Pastor Dow, you told me not to go in debt. You told me not to buy a home years and years and years ago because it's not the time for it. You said I should be living simple. You said I should be just trying to build as a goal, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But to make a long story short, he didn't do it. Now he ended up losing his job. He had a very nice paying job. Home is in foreclosure. Now his family don't have anywhere to go because his natural family is not going to put up with them nor house them. They already know because their parents told him, we don't have no place for you here. Now he's struggling to make ends meet. And he's just very repentant. He does have a couple of friends that are willing to take on the burden of him and his family. And of course that's going to be something else in itself because a lot of people just don't understand what it means to live with somebody else. Because you go there, he's got to submit to their authority. He's got to submit to what they're going to do. And he doesn't profess to be a saint, but he just thought that he would tell me that I was right. Well, I'm not here not only just to be right, but I'm here to provide direction to all you people out there who don't understand what's going on. And it usually takes painful lessons like these experiences for you to actually go through before you even begin to hear. And as I sit here and I think about the other day when I was in Bowling Green, when I bought this nice Johnson Matthey 1 ounce silver bar, I was like, man, what a steal that was. I paid $26.50 for this bar right here. Most people say, man, that's crazy. I said, well, we'll see. We'll see how crazy I am as the days go by. And of course, hey, got my copper pennies too. And but we'll see. We'll see, because the one thing I know is that your preachers and your teachers out there, they don't have the answers, and they cannot provide you the answers of what's taking place here in this world and what's going on. And when your world comes collapsing around you, don't look for your family to be there for you, because they won't. Don't look for your churches, your Christian churches, to be there before you, because they won't. All the people who you thought were your friends and your family, you're going to have a very rude awakening in front of you. That's why I say if you got the ears to hear, you need to start hearing and doing what I'm asking. You really truly do. And you're doing it to preserve yourself, because I wouldn't want to see nobody in the type of condition and in the shape that this man was. And that's just the truth. I got a video somewhere I need to be putting up here about what I saw down in New Orleans, Louisiana. It ain't no better there than it is in Fresno, California, as far as the poverty. Can you imagine that we live in a country called America, and we're giving billions and billions and billions of dollars to this state called Israel, and we got people starving in our own backyard? That's broke policy. I mean, that's flawed. There's something seriously wrong with that type of thinking. And not only that, we give aid to all these other countries all over the world, and we treat our own people in our own backyard like crap. And you know what else? Food shipped outside of this country is not, laced with all these chemicals and all these additives and preservatives stuff, because the other countries got laws against that type of imports. They won't let it in. But in our country, man, our government and them, because they figured out that you don't make money off a healthy population, you make money off a sick population. They found out that it is in their best interest to keep you sick. And in order to do that, we got to use chemicals, preservatives, herbicides, pesticides, and everything else, GMOs, and to make sure that you're nutritionally deficient and that we keep you sick so we can keep you coming to us. Because you know what? A weak society, a society that's not fed right, can't think right, can't function right, and you surely not going to have any fight in you whatsoever at all if your nutrition is very deficient. And that's just the truth. Hey, I hope that you have the ears to hear. I really, truly, truly do.